Hello again everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be the last part, the fourth part of a four-part little series that I've been doing on the 7 major scale shapes. So in parts 1, 2 and 3 I've covered all of those 7 patterns, so hopefully you will have learned those, or you'll be on your way to learning those. Today I'm going to be looking at the chords that you can play these 7 shapes over. Now the good news is, in the major scale we've got 7 diatonic chords. That just means that the chords come from within that key that we're in this case C major. And we have 3 major chords, 3 minor chords and 1 half diminished chord, or a diminished triad if you're just playing 3 note chords. So in the key of C major, the formula is the same for any major key. So under note 1 we have a major chord, under notes 2 and 3 minor chord, under notes 4 and 5 major chord, under note 6 minor chord, and then under note 7, the odd one out, is the half diminished. So in C that would give us C major, the 1 chord, D minor for the 2 chord, E minor for the 3 chord, F major for the 4 chord, G major for the 5 chord, A minor for the 6 chord, and then B half diminished for the 7th chord. And then that would bring us back to the 1 chord again, C. So I'm just going to play over a basic backing track that I've created, and I'm going to use these 7 scale shapes. I'm not going to play over all 6 strings, I'm just going to use the top 3 or 4 strings, but the patterns that I'm playing are coming from these 7 shapes that I've been showing you over the last 3 videos, and you will hear that we can actually play any one of these 7 shapes over any one of those 7 diatonic chords. So we can play any shape over C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, or B half diminished, and it will fit as long as we're targeting the chord tones. So the chord tones are the notes that make up the particular chord that we're playing over. So we target the root, the 3rd, the 5th, or the root, the 3rd and the 5th and the 7th if we're playing 7th chords of those chords as we're playing over them. So the backing track is just going through these 7 chords in order. So C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B half diminished, and then I'm just improvising over the top, and I'm working my way through these scale shapes, starting down here and finishing up here somewhere. So I'm just going to let you have a listen at that. But before we do that, if I can just please ask you, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, if you would consider subscribing, I'd be most grateful. And if you do subscribe, remember to click that little bell icon, and then that way you'll get notified when I upload a new video. So I'm just going to improvise these shapes over the 7 diatonic chords of the scale. So as you heard, all of those shapes I played there, going progressively up the neck, they all fit over those chords. That's because I was targeting the chord tones, the notes within each chord. So over the C major, over the D minor, over the E minor, I was targeting the notes within that chord, or trying my best to. Now we've only covered one key, the key of C major, but obviously it's the same for all major keys. So you could play these shapes over G major, B flat major, F major. It's just a case of learning them in the other keys and then learning the 7 diatonic chords that go with that key. So G major, for example, you'd have G major, A minor, B minor, and so on, right up to F sharp diminished or half diminished. So you need to learn the scales, the keys, the chords. You need to learn the notes that make up the chords, and that's when you can start soloing over the top of each individual chord. But anyway, I hope that's been a useful lesson for you. As ever, I'll be back next week with another video. Until then, look after yourselves, take care, and bye for now.